What's up, everybody? I am Light Liger, and you're watching the monthly breakdown for crypto airdrops for July 2021. And it's been a couple of slow weeks, nothing too major happening outside from the Osmosis DeFi airdrop, which was worth around $400 to $900 or more, depending how much Atom Cosmos you had staked on your own wallet. And there was a couple of other small DeFi airdrops, but outside from that, we haven't really seen any new centralized KYC-based airdrops, which historically pay a lot more than those fake Telegram drops, which I've been warning you about for a long time on the channel. So yeah, there hasn't really been any new exchanges or new coin projects doing KYC-based drops. Everything seems to be moving and transitioning into DeFi, and that is why you always want to interact with certain DeFi applications in the space which don't have their own token yet. We have done videos about it, and many other people have done as well, and I also made that spreadsheet which I revealed some months ago, which I haven't had the time to update really, and lack of donations, by the way. But let's kind of focus on what we have here actually for this month. So starting off, we have a new earn program from CoinMarketCap. This obviously requires a Binance account, and this is going to be earning you Force tokens. The actual exact amount is unknown, and how much it's going to be. Obviously have to get all the questions right on the quiz, and historically they are kind of hard. So and this is going to be ending in 4 days and 15 hours, so there's still time to receive this reward, and it will be paid directly into your Binance account, FYI. So it might be something worth looking into, as it is a DeFi project. Then we also have the old ones, which we have talked about multiple times, but it's worth mentioning because new subscribers come to the channel and some people have missed the previous video for whatever reason. So Swisspark is basically similar to Celsius, Nexo, or Voyager, or Crypto.com. It is a wallet where you can basically deposit different cryptocurrencies and earn interest on them, or trade them into fiat, or trade them between other cryptos. And they have a sign-up bonus, which is for people who deposit 50 euros or more of equivalent currency into the wallet, and then you will be getting a gift card which will be valued from 1 euro to 100 euros. During right now times, it's later on the lower side of things. But then again, you don't lose that 50 euros which you're going to be depositing. You can withdraw it immediately out after you have done the KYC. The amount of countries have increased over time, obviously still not available on America, sadly, but is available on Europe and Canada, parts of South America and Japan, and I think there's Vietnam and South Africa. So definitely worth doing, even though it may seem like a small amount. The Swisspark app is pretty good because the yield rates for some of the coins are actually decent. They just added XRP, and they got like Binance Coin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and stable coins. So that's actually where I hold my USDC as of right now. And it's always good to decentralize your funds. And next up, we have Cake DeFi. This one also requires $50 of your deposit, and you will be getting $10 for free in DFI. And basically, actually you get $30. Let me rephrase that. And $30 for free after depositing $50. However, this will be locked for 6 months. During that 6 months, it will be staking. So here, the current DFI ROI rate is 112%, meaning you in reality will be getting $45 after 6 months have passed, in case the current value or the same value as the time of signal is done on, what I mean is that if the value stays the same and doesn't drop within those 6 months, yes, you're going to be getting $45 or more, depending on if the price goes up for DFI, which is basically building out to be a Bitcoin smart contract platform. They also give out interest on Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, and some of these percents are really good for Ethereum and Bitcoin, for example. These are very high valuable rates. They work a bit differently from other services, but definitely something to look into. I got some money here on these 3 assets. I think I got some Dash as well. And they also got pools and DeFi and interesting stuff. So this will be kind of like it's a bit of an up-and-comer DeFi project, really, on the Bitcoin's sidechain. And then our last option is Morpher, which is also KYC like Cake DeFi and Swisspark, but Morpher does not require any form of an actual deposit. So you only have to do KYC. There's no restrictions on countries. After you're done that, basically you will be getting the Morpher on your sidechain, and after that you are able to basically trade it into stocks, crypto, or something else, and you can hold it there and then cash it out and move it to Ethereum and dump it on Uniswap if you want to. There's a lot of big guys behind the Morpher project, like Tim Draper, for example. So might be worth doing if you aren't too bothered with the KYC. It's a basic KYC. I think it had like a passport and phone, no selfies, and it was pretty easy. Now we're going to be moving into some new drops, which are mostly raffle based. So this has been another development in the crypto airdrop space, where we're seeing a lot more Gleam based airdrops, and that's because people don't want to pay gases for sending 15,000 different transfers and all that. So that takes money, especially on Ethereum. And also, yeah, I mean, these are obviously can be rigged, but has also a higher potential reward. Some of these are guaranteed rewards. Some of these give you guaranteed portion of the pool. It's kind of dependent on things. I recommend reading about it. But a Matic Launch is going to be a launch pad. Launch pads are very valuable projects. Talked about them a lot in the channel in the past. So total 748 people are going to be making 125. And you will be getting a pretty nice bonuses, especially if you bring some friends also to the platform. And there's a couple of very easy tasks, Telegram and Twitter, pretty much. No KYC required. This could be pretty big project. I think it will be not crashing, at least on the day one. So I think there's going to be demand for the Matic launch, because I think they are the first launch pad on Polygon. I could be wrong about that. Then we have NFT Mars, which is going to be a worth of $250,000 USD. This seems like a very high quality, NFT project. Not to be confused with, there's actually a lot of projects named after Mars. And this is a Binance Smart Chain project, and they're going to be, doing buybacks, some marketing, and reward to holders. A bit of a RFI model here. I'm not a big fan of those, but in the beginning, always on these projects, when they launch, they can be pretty valuable in the end. So definitely one worth looking into as well, because the airdrop doesn't require much to do, actually. And then we have Alchemy, which is a project, I believe, on... I think this was actually on Matic as well. I actually have forgotten now. But this also looked a bit high quality here. Price spot is worth around 100K allegedly. Always when they say these valuations, obviously we have to expect that these are not necessarily market proven ratios, but over 5,000 winners, so that is definitely worth entering, because there's not really that much when you really siphon it up in terms of the entries. So definitely one also worth entering. 9 days left only for this one. Then we have Salsa airdrop. This is a bit of a meme token. Don't expect too much from it, but I decided to add it in case people are interested participating on this as well, in case they just want to increase their odds to win something. And this is going to be running until the 20th of this day, so there's a rough 16 days till left for this drop. Then we have Spark Protocol, which is going to be doing airdrops for Luna stakers. And this is what I've been talking about Luna before. We have a staking tutorial video on the channel, or at least a wallet review of Luna. Definitely go watch it. And Luna is, alongside with Elrond, for example, they have multiple airdrops happening for people who are staking right now. And there's nothing really else attached to it. It's a very lucrative in terms of it. The Mirror Protocol is another one that has been doing airdrops. It was very low amount for me. I think I have around $600 worth of Luna or something, and I got like, I don't know, a fraction of a cent. Then again, I kind of joined a bit later on. But it's another airdrop which you will be getting when you're going to be participating on. The snapshot has not been announced. They will not announce the snapshot, and there will be no airdrop for B Luna, so that is some type of a DeFi version. I guess some lending or something. I'm not sure what it is, but something to do with DeFi, I bet. So definitely, or maybe it's Binance based, I don't know. But this is something you want to participate on, and I also think Luna is a good investment as a token, so there's no foul in actually investing and buying some of those tokens. And then as our last entry, or second last entry, we have Canopus, which is on releasing on I think this was on Matic's chain. This requires you to do all the tests before you can actually add the Opus address, so I wasn't bothered to do this, but I thought I would be sharing it with you guys and increase your chances to win, at least, if not mine. And then we have, let's see. Oh yeah, there's obviously all the airdrops that are happening on CoinMarketCap. These are pretty good too. A lot of social media tasks though. They kind of vary. But the problem here is that when you see the amount of people who participate and the number of winners, you can see that, oh, I only have 1 out of, like here with a Hacken token, which might be worth something. It's like you are 1 out of 86 people who enter to that contest are going to be winning. So is that a good odds? There's around 1%. No, well, a bit higher than percentage. So is that a good like a chance to win or participate? You have to really measure that, and some of these may have higher winning amounts, so more people, like this Darwinia one here, this could be a really good one to do, and 17,000 people have only entered and 2,000 winners, so your odds are much higher. But indeed the problem here is that there's a lot of people entering these contests because CoinMarketCap is such a big website. So definitely these are ones that you have pretty low odds of actually winning. And then our last one is DappRadar, and these are very easy airdrops. All you have to do is register to the website, add your email, and add your Ethereum address, and then you can basically participate. They do Binance Smart Chain, anything that is basically Ethereum, or also Polygon, I think. And now they're doing ACS, which is a Binance Smart Chain project. And then there has been a lot of, in the past, Belt, Bake, Gert. Also, these are getting a lot of entries, so the chances are kind of low. I won twice, that was earlier, but now as I think more people and as I have shilled them, less chances, I guess, to win. But that's pretty much my breakdown for these airdrops for this month. If there's going to be a lot more of them in the future, obviously we're going to be doing an extra issue for this month. But my general key advice is I'll operate with different DeFi projects on Ethereum especially, or Polygon, or Binance Smart Chain. I think that happens actually quite less in Binance. But Ethereum, use some dApps, and maybe like DYDX, there might be doing drops in the future, and you're going to be getting big chunk of that, and DeFi airdrops are the most valuable by far, and you just don't want to miss on those because they're so valuable, and they can make you life-changing money as they have for me. But thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Cheerios.